Hi, hello, welcome. It's me, Beata from horoscopesandreadings.com, and welcome to today's video. Today I decided to make a video about Uranus square Venus aspect in Synastry. I mean, this one is very, very hot, That's why we can definitely say, is it love or lust, because at times this can definitely feel like a love at the first sight. It's something that can definitely sweep us off our feet because if you are a Venus person and someone's Uranus is making square to your Venus, let me tell you, you will for sure notice this person, but you might have hard times to really recognize what's up. The only emotion you are able to recognize is really longing for this person. It's like you are really longing, lusting. I know what I'm talking about here because I've been in this situation once in my life, and yeah, it was just enough. Once is enough. But sometimes I get questions like, if Uranus person or the other planet person feels the effect. Well, in my opinion, no, or there are some, let's say, exceptions, like if Uranus person has Aquarius rising, then he probably will feel the effect. But Venus person is definitely person who is most affected by this, let's say, combination. Um, how this all starts is really very quickly. This is like, let's say, number one thing to all Uranus and personal planets aspects is that it all starts very quickly, and we really have to be very, let's say, even careful to assess this thing properly, because sometimes we feel that this can definitely be like love of our life when we feel this really sudden attraction, because Uranus really works very quickly, and it's like flash of light, and it's like sometimes it is even like thunderstorm, because we don't see it coming, right? It's not like, you are living your daily life, and somehow someone comes across to you, and it is all very quick, sudden, and yeah, it is something we don't see coming. In this video I'm talking about square. Next time I can cover other aspects, but square is quick. That's why you will know that something is happening. And especially with square, what I've noticed is that people are really able to go on the edge with this one, because somehow they feel that this is like their last chance, really, to feel love deeply. And Uranus sometimes definitely brings crazy things, and that's why if you have this combination in Synastry, and if you are Venus person, you can definitely do a bunch of crazy stuff. Yeah, absolutely guaranteed. So this aspect brings a lot of passion to the relationship, but the problem is that passion is very quick. There's like sudden burst of passion, like already during first meeting, but slowly, like over time, this passion is actually like dead. I don't know why this happens like all the time with Uranus square aspects. It's like we feel like we suddenly love someone, really. That's why this aspect is called love at the first sight. But like, like couple of months later, even like 2 months later, you may actually feel very much irritated by this person, and asking yourself question, what just happened? Where did I lose my head? where did I lost my mind? So yeah, this combination can work even long-term commitments, but the orb matters. In my opinion, orb matters always, but if you have like 0 degree and you are having this combination, can be very stressful in a long-term commitment, because this square is still present there, but the only thing that actually lasts in a long-term commitment is that Venus person will find Uranus person very unpredictable, very immature, and like Venus person cannot really rely on Uranus person. So yeah, it's a roller coaster ride. This aspect can work actually very well for someone who has Venus square Uranus in their natal chart, because these people are very naturally open to all kinds of relationships, you know, whatever you think of. And typically, if we have this aspect in synastry, and it is not just our crush, but we really are, you know, in a relationship with that person, for sure there will be something very different. It can be same-sex relationship, it can be open relationship, it can be long distance relationship, something, or people can come from very different cultures. There can be something very different, you know. And typically it's up to Venus person to somehow, or yeah, to somehow handle this relationship in the first place, you know. Because if Venus person has his or her own Venus like in Capricorn, in his or her own birth chart, these people will not be, you know, accepting this type of relationship long term, because this is going to be very stressful for this type of people. But you know, if that Venus person has like Venus in Aquarius or Venus in difficult contact with Uranus in their own birth chart, they will tolerate this in synastry, because they will find this relationship or this person, of course, very fascinating, mesmerizing, very much out of box, you know, and they would love to keep up with them. So we really have to assess it, you know, individually. That's why I encourage you to book a reading with me if you want, of course, because you know, that's why I'm here, or astrologers are here to really help you or to guide you. And my specialization is in relationships, so I can read your chart, your partner's chart, and the combination of those charts. It's called Synastry, which is relationship compatibility reading. And I can tell you a lot more, you know, because in these videos I'm pretty much introducing one aspect, and it's like really one thing at a time. So yeah, you don't get a full picture only by these videos, even though I really try to be as, you know, precise as I can be with one aspect. But there's a lot of like nuances in a chart, in reading astrological chart. And yeah, we don't, it's not even possible to cover everything, because every person is different, every synastry is different, every relationship is different. So yeah, I can only give you this much in these videos. So thanks for tuning in. If you like it here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you want. And of course, don't forget that besides readings, I can definitely offer you my courses. First course is called Advanced Synastry and Composite course, and another one is Advanced Lilith course. Both courses are about relationship astrology, so obviously you need to have some basics, you know, you need to understand basics of astrology. But from what I see, even in comment section, you know, guys, astrology, because sometimes I get really surprised by your comments, how spot on they are. And I really love to read your stories and even your like personal, explanations of some of the aspects. It's really enriching even for my own work. So that's all I have for you. Thank you very much, and yeah.